In 2026, the world is fighting over oil more than ever before. But which country actually has the most? The answer will completely shock you. Hey everyone, it is 2026 and oil is more important than ever. Today we are counting down the 8 countries sitting on the biggest oil reserve on the entire planet. These numbers are so enormous they are almost impossible to imagine. Stay till the very end because number 1 will completely change what you thought you knew about the world. At number 8, Russia. Deep under the freezing cold Siberian snow and ice, Russia has about 80 billion barrels of oil just sitting underground. To help you picture that, if you started counting to 80 billion right now, it will take you over 2500 years to finish counting. That is how unbelievably massive 80 billion really is. At number 7, Kuwait. Now here is something that will completely blow your mind. Kuwait is one of the tiniest countries on earth. You could fit Kuwait inside some countries more than 100 times. But underneath that tiny patch of desert, there are 102 billion barrels of black gold. Kuwait has more oil hiding underground per square kilometer than almost anywhere else on the entire planet. At number 6, the UAE. Under all those shiny towers and golden sand dunes, there are 113 billion barrels of oil. And here is the crazy part. The UAE went from being just a small group of desert villages to one of the richest places on earth in less than 50 years. And the reason? All that oil hiding right beneath the sand. They use that oil money to build the future. At number 5, Iraq. With 145 billion barrels of oil, Iraq is one of the most powerful energy countries in the whole Middle East. And here is the wild history fact. This is the exact same land where ancient Mesopotamia was the very first human civilization on earth. Those ancient people walked above this oil every single day for thousands of years and had absolutely no idea what treasure was hiding right below their feet. At number 4, Canada. Now this one really surprised people. Canada has 163 billion barrels of oil and it is only one country in the top 5 that is not in the Middle East. But here is the wild part. 97% of Canada oil is not regular liquid oil. It is oil sand, thick black sticky mud that has oil mixed inside it. They have to dig it out with machine as big as houses and cook it to get the oil. It is literally the easiest and most expensive oil in the world to dig up. At number 3, Iran. With 209 billion barrels of oil, Iran is one of the biggest oil treasure on earth. Here is a fun way to picture it. If you filled a bathtub with oil, you will need 31 billion bathtub to hold all of Iran oils. That is more bathtub than there are people on earth, multiplied by 4. Even though Iran has been hit with heavy international sanctions for years, this country still manages to be a massive energy power just because of how much oil is sitting under its ground. At number 2, Saudi Arabia. For decades and decades, Saudi Arabia has been the undisputed king of oil, and with 267 billion barrels, it's still one of the most powerful energy nation on earth. There is one single oil field in Saudi Arabia called Power, and that one field alone has produced more oil than most entire countries will ever have. Saudi Arabia almost made it to number 1, but one country beat them, and it is definitely not who most people expect. And at number 1, the country with the most oil on the entire planet Earth, Venezuela, with a completely jaw-dropping 303 billion barrels. Venezuela beats absolutely everybody, more than Saudi Arabia, more than Iran, more than Russia, more than all of them. This South American country tucked inside jungles and mountains is sitting on the single biggest oil treasure in all of human history, 303 billion barrels. And the crazy part, most of it has been never even been properly touched because it is so thick and deep underground that it costs too much to dig out. Venezuela is the richest poor country in the world. So there you have it, the 8 countries sitting on the most oil on earth in 2026. Venezuela at number 1 with 303 billion, Saudi Arabia at number 2 with 267 billion, and Russia at number 8 with 80 billion. Together, these 8 countries hold more than half of all the oil on the entire planet. The world runs on their oil. Now tell me, did number 1 surprise you? Which country did you think was going to be number 1? Drop your answer in the comments right now. And if you learned something new today, smash that like button and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thank you.